How many of y'all have ever read a Sherlock Holmes story? If you've ever read a Sherlock Holmes story, give me a detective emoji. If you've ever read a Sherlock Holmes story, give me a detective emoji in the comment box, okay? So, copyrights have been around for a long time. And as far back as the time of Arthur Conan Doyle. And the author, I don't know if you guys know, there's a show on Netflix called Lupin. If you have seen Lupin, please type Lupin in the comment box. But the author of the Lupin novels, his name is Maurice LeBlanc, right? But prior to them becoming a big Lupin becoming, so popular, the author of Lupin wrote another book where his main character was an adversary to Sherlock Holmes, all right? But at this time, Sherlock Holmes was already popular. So, Arthur Conan Doyle's people, when they found out Maurice LeBlanc was, adding the character of Sherlock Holmes into his books, they ran up on him and they said, whoa, 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 what you doing? Sherlock Holmes, that's our thing. You can't just come and put him in your book. And they, tried to sue him for copyright infringement. So what Maurice LeBlanc did was he changed the adversary's name from Sherlock Holmes to Herlock Sholmes. So he just switched the beginning syllables, and he got away with it. Like it's very that probably wouldn't work today, but this is like, back when, people weren't too crazy about copyrights. But this was a very funny and ingenious way to get around copyright law. Another more well-known story of people getting around intellectual property trademarks and stuff is it's coming up very soon. What's coming up on February 9th, guys? What big event is coming up on February 9th? It involves people running very fast in, padding. What's coming up on February 9th? What's coming up is the Super Bowl. Everybody knows what the Super Bowl is, right? But not everybody can use the name, that phrase, the Super Bowl. That is a trademarked phrase. So a lot of companies, because they do not have the permission and the coin to be able to license the use of the name Super Bowl, they use the term the big game, and it has just become, an accepted term that is an alternate for the Super Bowl, because not being a company that is, associated with the Super Bowl, that costs some money. Not everybody can or wants to spend that coin to be an official Super Bowl sponsor, but you can have a run a special for the big game. So there are interesting ways that you can get around intellectual property. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. Okay. And remove. Oh,